Hello and welcome back to our course. So now we are installing our Python environment, and there's actually no single solution for setting up Python and the required add-on packages. So there are many ways to do this, and we are using the free Anaconda distribution. So the Anaconda distribution is, so to say, an all-round carefree package for everybody who is new to Python, as it almost contains everything that we will ever need, actually. And Anaconda has a strong focus on data science and has more or less all data science packages already included. So we do not have to install add-on packages separately, which is very convenient for us. And in this sense, we can minimize the installation steps. And installation itself is pretty intuitive and straightforward with Anaconda. And also updating our environment is also very comfortable with Anaconda. And in addition, the interactive Jupyter notebook is also already included in the Anaconda distribution, and the Jupyter notebook is actually our coding environment where we will spend most of our time when we code. However, the advantages of Anaconda comes at a cost, so the download size is quite large, and we will download a lot of add-ons which probably we will never need. So more advanced users are advised to customize their Python environment. So, but for our purposes, it's now best to use the all-inclusive Anaconda distribution. And therefore, we are now opening our internet browser and we are searching for the Anaconda website. And then here we are going to products. And now here we can go to the Anaconda distribution, the most popular Python data science distribution. So now in here you can see here we have the Anaconda 5.3 installer, and there are download options for Windows, for Mac, and for Linux. So I'm going to Windows as I have a Windows machine. And you can also see there are two options. So we have Python 3.7 version and Python 2.7 version. And 3.7 is obviously the newer version and latest version which we will use. So the versions 3.7 and 2.7 are in some cases incompatible. So if you have a legacy code in 2.7 and if you want to use this, it might make sense to download version 2.7. But as we are producing brand new code, we are using here, of course, the latest version, 3.7. And moreover, we have the option for the 64-bit version and the 32-bit version. And if you do not know which version to install on your machine, we can go to the system control panel. So let's search it here. And there you can check the system type. So here we have a 64-bit operating system. And the general rule is that actually all newer machines and Windows 10 run on 64-bit. So I think you could also use here the 64-bit, but please check before. And before we go on with the installation, let's go for a quick tour here on the Anaconda webpage. So we can check which packages are included in our download. So let's select here 64-bit Windows. And here you can see all packages or libraries which will be downloaded within the Anaconda installer. And actually, so here you can see one library is here Python 3.7, but this is only one of many packages which are downloaded. So for example, we also have the pandas library here for handling tabular data and high-level data structures like time series. And for example, we also have the very powerful NumPy package. So here it is. So NumPy is very useful for large numerical data and operations. And also we have, for example, the SciPy package for scientific computing and the matplotlib package for making plots and visualizations, and many more actually. So we will use many of these packages, but of course many we will typically never use, but this is okay. Alright, so let's go back, and we can also have a look at the Anaconda documentation. So here you get very useful information on the installation, for example. So here you can go, if you have an Linux, there you can see detailed information on the installation process here. And there's also here information on updating and uninstalling Anaconda and a user guide. So here, getting started with Anaconda, your first Python program. So we are going through the major steps together, but yeah, for more information, feel free here to browse them through the Anaconda webpage. And let's go back to the download. So I have a Windows machine, I have 64-bit. So let's click here and let's save it. Yeah, for example, on my desktop. So then let's download here the Anaconda installer. So here you can see it has 600 megabytes, so it will take a bit, 3 minutes. So now we are finished with the download, and yeah, we can go now here to our desktop, and here we can see the downloaded file, and yeah, we can run it here. And now we can here set up and install the Anaconda environment. So let's click next. Okay, we have here the license, we agree. And we are installing just for us, so this is recommended here. And here we can choose the folder where we want to install Anaconda, and by default it's in the users folder. So I would recommend you to just install it in your users folder, but actually you can choose whatever folder you like. So let's click next. So now we are installing, and yeah, installing will take a little bit time. Alright, so welcome back. So our download is completed, and let's click here next. And here it asks you if you want to download also Visual Studio Code, so we skip it here. And for the time being now, we don't want to learn more about the Anaconda cloud and learn how to get started with Anaconda. So we finished now here the process. And we have also finished here our session. So in the next session, we will open our very first Jupyter notebook. So hope to see you there. Bye.